Hello, ladies. Well, you guessed it, car vlog. This is probably the only way I probably make videos for a while because we are just busy people most days, and when we're not busy, excuse me, when we're not busy, my dog was on the window looking out. When we're not busy, I really don't feel like getting the camera and doing all that. And I have a webcam on my laptop, but it doesn't always sync right, and that's annoying. So, yeah, my makeup looks like, sorry, it actually looks really pretty in person. I don't know if you can see. I tried something different. I bought this new eyeshadow thing, and it has like a liner eyeshadow too. It's different. But anyways, I'm getting off subject. So it's freaking raining in Arizona. It's been raining all weekend. Like, what the heck? It's not supposed to rain in this state. I don't understand what's going on. Which has been a bummer because yesterday we did not do anything. We didn't even leave the house. Like, it was horrible. Friday we left. We went out a little bit after I got off work, but I'm tired, so I don't want to be out all day. But yeah, anyways, it's not even what I'm talking about. I've wasted a minute and a half of your life that you'll never get back. FET update. Last time I made a video, I kind of asked for you ladies' opinions and what did you think. And so I talked to my husband and asked him, what he thought. And he really didn't give me too much input. He was just like, well, if you want to do it on the 4th, do it on the 4th. If you want, whatever you want to do, whatever works for you, it's fine for me. So what I decided is, since I'm already on track, I've already started taking the medicine. Crap, I forgot my pills at home. That I might as well just at least go to the lining check and see what they say. Worst case scenario, they say, no, you're not ready. And, we push it back to I think the 19th, 20th, or 21st were my options. One of those days. If I go and my lining is good, then we can proceed on the 4th. I don't know why. I know this sounds really weird. And me and my aunt were talking, and, maybe it's true. I hope it's true. But she was saying that she thinks there's like a couple of months every year that women are most fertile. And women that are more fertile probably have kids, that have a lot of kids will probably have them spread out. But when I looked at like my closest friends and, when I knew when their kids' birthdays were in my family, it is kind of true for the most part. I mean, there is sometimes that one that's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, but most people, their birthdays, their children's birthdays are all within like a 3 to 4 month window, sometimes 5. So my aunt seems to think, since I did the other one in September and then I did one in December, that was probably just, maybe that was not my window, because when I did it in January, when I did my IVF in January with my daughter, it worked on the first try. That was the first treatment, first IVF cycle. It was a fresh cycle, but it worked. They put 2 perfect embryos back in and 1 stuck. So she seems to think that because I'm doing it in February, that it will work. And I hope she's right. I really do. I have a really good feeling about this cycle. I'm a lot less stressed. Work has, the pressure at work has alleviated. I got a new supervisor, and some new measures were put in place because I was really struggling last year. And I struggled in the beginning of the year when I first came back after, having put my daughter in daycare and being on maternity leave for 3 months. I really struggled with coming back. Not necessarily, like, I wasn't depressed or anything, but it was just really hard for me to focus because I was always thinking about my daughter, and are they doing the right thing, and are she being well taken care of, and I just wanted to be at home. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and unfortunately, financially, we can't afford that. We couldn't afford it, so, and me and my husband made an agreement that I would work until I got pregnant, work through that pregnancy, the second pregnancy, and then I would be able to stay home. And even if we even like as of right now, I don't see how we would afford it, but we would have to make it work. And if I have to work nights, then I'll do that, but I would definitely take a pay cut because I make decent money at my job, and it does have the insurance, I carry the insurance for the family. But we made that agreement that we would make those sacrifices. So that was kind of the happy medium in between. And I'm getting off like on a whole nother tangent now. But so that's where we're at. So I'm hoping that my lining check tomorrow, it's at 7:45, will go really good. Maybe I'll make a video on the way back to work because I have like a 15-20 minute drive to the clinic. Or from the clinic to I'm going to take my daughter with me, and then I'm going to drop her off at daycare. I know I'm a weirdo, but I feel bad taking her because I know there are some women that are trying to get pregnant, but I just feel like I try to keep her out of daycare as much as possible. And I know that sounds really bad. And I love her daycare. We switched her daycares, and I love it. But I'm a weirdo. I just don't, I have to use daycare. I have to put her in some kind of care because me and my husband both work. But if I can keep her out of daycare as long as possible, I prefer that. So if I'm going to do a doctor's appointment, then she's going to come with me. Anyways, yeah, so I have to do that. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow and let you guys know what the update is. But I'm hoping it'll be okay because she says they really only need like a 7 lining. And my lining at my lining checks has always been like a 10 or 11. And my cycle was really light. And it was only like 4 days or 5 days. It was really, really light. Normally my cycles are really heavy. So I'm just I have a really good feeling about this cycle. And I really hope it works. I'm so tired of the disappointment. Third time's a charm. I mean, I'm hoping all these things are in my favor. Third time's a charm. It's hopefully my fertile window of the year. I'm in within those months, those 4 or 5 months that you're fertile. I'm going to take, in the past I've only taken the day of the transfer off, especially last year because my daughter, it was towards the end of the year, and every time she was sick, and she was sick a lot, not a lot, but I mean, anytime she had a cold or just didn't feel good, I just didn't have the heart to drop her off with daycare, because when I don't feel good, I just want my mommy. And even now at this age, I'm still like that. I know it's horrible, but my mom would bring me soup and stuff, so I just feel like I don't want to do that to her. I don't want to send her to daycare. So I did call out quite a bit last year, when she was sick, even if though she probably could have went to daycare, she just had a cold or whatever. So yeah, so I didn't have a lot of days, so I didn't want to waste days. And then my day off was Monday, so I did it on Monday, so I didn't have to tell my supervisor, because I really did not like my supervisor last year. He was a new supervisor, and just but anyways, I didn't want to tell him what was going on, because he had no sympathy for me coming back from maternity leave and struggling with that. He couldn't understand that, so he's not going to understand that I want to have another one. So this time I didn't tell my new supervisor details, but I just told him I'm having an outpatient procedure, which is kind of true, and that I'll probably be off 2 days. So he gave me the option if I want to take 1 day, and then if I feel like coming in, I can come in the next day, or I can just call in and say, hey, I'm not coming in, I don't feel good. So, which is awesome. I love my new supervisor. He's so flexible. So yeah, so I'm thinking I'm just going to take the 2 days. I haven't used any vacation days so far. Obviously, this is only January something. But I get 18 days a year, so, I think it'll be worth it, because I've done 2 other ones, and I've only taken the 1 day, and it just wasn't enough time. I think I need more time to rest. Granted, I sit at a desk all day, but I have to get up early, get the baby dressed. I'm picking her up constantly throughout the morning, because I have to get her out of the crib, put on her clothes, carry her to the car, carry her into the daycare. So I think it will be good. I think it will be good for me to have the 2 days off. My mom's offered to take off the same days and come and help me with the baby until my husband gets home, which is only till 2 o'clock. But and my other friend too, she offered to come and help 1 day. Like if my mom wants to do 1 day, and she'll come and help me 1 day. So yeah, so I'm hoping all of these things will be in my favor. I'm just praying that my lining looks good, and we can continue with the cycle on the 4th. That's really my hope. I will keep you ladies updated. I just wanted to let you know that that's the plan. That's what I decided to do, is just go ahead and keep pushing forward, and hopefully my lining will look good tomorrow, and we will be able to do the transfer on the 4th. So yeah, I will probably do a video tomorrow to update you guys too, because this is like entirely too long for what the hell I had to say. But I will talk to you later. Bye, ladies.